All right, hello everyone. We are back for some more.
Delicious food. Wrong word, but alright.
We're gonna be watching something different than Cooking with Jack, who will probably return to at some point. This person I put on the screen, maybe, if I have the care to. So, Rachel Ray, who I've heard of, but don't actually watch or anything like that, has, you can tell what Jay thinks of this person.
Okay, she might have good cooking, but I don't think she has good Vietnamese cooking.
Because the reason she says Vietnamese is because today we're watching her video, How to Make Pho. So, we're gonna watch this video. 120k views 1 year ago, so this is actually recent.
I don't trust her.
What did she put in
I
that?
don't know. Is that's rice noodles? I think, right?
Rice noodles, bean sprouts,
Oh, maybe bean sprouts.
chilies.
What's the blue? Or is that just glare? I can't really tell.
I think that's Claire.
That can't be steak though. Look, steak looks a lot different when it's cooked, especially even in
No,
like,
but they
soup
would.
and
They
stuff.
wouldn't use. They wouldn't use steak in the soup. Though.
No,
So
no,
that's-
because there's beef. It's beef, right? Beef bowls and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's beef pho. That's I don't eat it often, but yeah, it does not look fully cooked.
So this is how to make pho. Let's learn culture.
We can use a base.
Oh, nice kitchen. She got a nice kitchen. I mean, better than the last. It's green.
I can't get over the color of that kitchen.
It looks like a green
that
screen. It doesn't
green?
look real. It doesn't look
That's
real.
like lime green. Like
Oh, why?
she's got a lot of stuff on that counter.
I'm getting huge Karen vibes from her.
Manager.
Really great pho is bones roasted and slow cooked
Yep.
with great aromatics. The cheater can do what we're gonna do right now.
Okay, so we're gonna cheat with pho. Okay, Jay, do you believe you can cheat with pho? Do you believe so?
Do I believe you should? No. But if people just want to have something easy to make, I think you've selected the wrong dish.
Yeah, there's other things to make
You can
easily
try.
besides pho. Like pho is something you should actually take care of producing, right?
I
Yeah.
feel so because I really enjoy it. Granted, my family makes chicken pho, so it's a little more like chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup is the bomb.
I am literally defrosting beef stock because we're making beef pho.
I hate how slow this is going. I hate how slow this is going. Also,
I also hate how slow this
also,
is.
can I just state, I hate the way she said, "I am literally." Like, can we just? I'm just gonna replay this.
Just say I am.
I am literally defrosting.
Like, she's saying it as if it's like, I am doing this. This is very basic. You better fucking know how to do this, or you're a moron. Like, that's the vibe I get when she says it like that. Like, dude, you're cheating at pho. You're cheating at pho. Like, what? What?
You can, if you really want to cheat, you can buy just like a Tetra pack, a liquid Tetra pack of beef stock, and dump it. Like you don't need to freeze it, defrost it, whatever. You can if you've made stock.
Well, like, I don't.
You
If
know,
you're gonna go
you
through the
went
process,
and took that time to make stock with the bones.
yeah, but the thing is,
Sure,
right, like,
freeze it.
if you're going to just defrost
But,
and do
like-
that whole process, why not just make it fresh?
Yeah, you should.
Like, why not just
But
make
some
it
people
fresh if you're
don't
gonna go
have
through
that-
all of that process?
I know, but some people either make like a really big batch of just chicken stock and then freeze what they can't use immediately.
Yeah, I understand that, but if you're
Which
just,
works,
if you're doing
it's
it
still
just
more
for, like, if
fresh,
you're doing it just
but,
for
like-
dinner, you might as well just make it fresh.
Yeah, it's all about time and how much dedication you want.
Well, I'm pretty sure with this, not much dedication.
Beef
Oh,
stock.
like 0.
And all I did was take an entire bulb of garlic.
An entire bulb of
Yeah.
garlic, okay.
I've seen that before.
A good chunk of ginger. I peeled it.
You could have more ginger
I-
than that.
A good
Mm.
chunk of ginger. I peeled it.
That's not enough.
I hate the. Can she be fast in any way? Like, please.
You could point to it. You don't need to pick it
This
up.
shit will be burned by the time we get through 5 minutes. Like, Jesus.
An onion. All I did was.
Okay, speaking of
quarter it.
burning.
Why is the
stop.
onion
Speak,
like?
speaking of
Stop.
burning, the end of
We
that
can-
looks
okay,
burnt.
it can be. So the way my dad does it is he takes, like, he snaps off a hunk of ginger. I can't remember if he peels it to start with or peels it after. Throws it that and like 2 onions on a tray and puts it in the oven and cooks it. You don't need to cut it up. You just peel the skin off afterwards of the onion once it's slightly cool so you can handle it, and peel the ginger and then throw it in the pot again after you've roasted it. It's not, you don't need to cut anything up. Granted, my family doesn't do the garlic, but so that might be a little different. Like,
Oh, so garlic's not like a necessary thing?
garlic
Garlic's
does
amazing.
get put in. It just doesn't. My family doesn't roast it that I recall, but again, I haven't seen pho made in a while, so.
I love that like, me and Sen, like you're just talking away, and me and Sen are just like, yeah,
Just
just sitting down, just shaking our heads
Tell
like
us
it's like
about
like it's
life.
like it's a goddamn presentation. Like yes, we'll definitely hire you once you're done talking. Yes.
I mean, I haven't had authentic pho, but I've had, my dad tries to replicate so we don't have to go and get restaurant pho all the time. 'cause
Yeah,
we-
yeah. It's best to learn on your own because then you can just make it wherever you are if you have the ingredients.
You have the ingredients and you have a big enough stock pot
Yeah.
and a working oven, then yeah,
Chart it.
not necessary. You need a bigger sauce pot.
Doesn't
yeah,
have
yeah,
the
definitely more
salt
ginger.
In this Vietnamese
Yep.
dish.
Way more.
I mean, we don't personally use it, but I like ginger.
I don't mind ginger, but it's not really my favorite thing. Like I had lemonade with ginger in it when I went to visit my sister for her graduation. There was this thing. It was called, I think, Boss Lemonade was the name of the brand, and it was actually good lemonade. It was good. They were just giving away like free samples and stuff. It was a good lemonade, but it was like there was like a bit of ginger in it too to give it like a little bit of kick. And like I don't mind ginger, but like I definitely don't care for it. Like if it's in a dish or not, like it's definitely not something I would care about.
Lemon pepper.
Growing up, my
beans are
family cooked
favorite.
with primarily ginger, garlic, onions, and pretty much like every other dinner. So I got really used to those flavors and I really love them. And I'll just straight up drink ginger and honey tea when I'm sick. So I love ginger. So to see that little ginger go into pho is disappointing.
Instead of using cheesecloth, I literally use.
I hate the way she says literally.
You don't
Please
need to.
stop. Stop saying it like that. It's
And you
It
don't
irks
even need to.
me.
You just strain it into the bowl. Like, if you're making stock and you're making pho, when I see it, it's a big pot with a million different things in it, and you ladle it out and strain it as you go.
Yeah.
Like, there's no need for the cheesecloth. It's kind of pointless.
And I put in a stick of cinnamon.
You could put in more than that, probably.
Fresh bay leaf.
oh, one bay leaf.
Black pepper.
More bay leaf than that, in my opinion. I hope that has all been cleaned.
Today
It's not
used
cooking with Jack
small
up in here.
steaks.
It should be fine.
Here, they're
I
little
guess it is
sirloins.
steak.
Well, it is straight out of the jar, so it's as clean as you're gonna get, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Thai basil and Thai mint is what I have. Guess what? If you can't buy
Okay.
Thai basil and Thai mint, guess what you can buy? Mint and Italian basil.
She said that like it was like a new discovery.
It's not. If you can't get the Vietnamese one, get the regular. Like, it's a sentence. It's no new thing.
It's like Christopher Columbus discovering a new island or some shit.
I divided the whole leaves
Oh my god, you are so boring.
of Thai
Oh.
basil
This is this is the longest 5 minutes of my life, bro.
and mint.
Wait, we're only like almost
2.5!
Okay, I'm also talking your ear off, so sorry.
Yeah,
for
but
that.
still,
But,
still.
like-
Even we got through cooking with Jack quicker though, with even us talking all the time.
He was more entertaining.
Surprisingly,
he
yes.
was,
Surprisingly.
and I hated all of that.
That has to be such a diss to someone who genuinely has a career doing cooking.
Yeah, it is the most boring thing on earth.
And this is like the show. Like this
I
this
don't
is
know
the
if
this
our
is the Rachel
grandmothers
Ray
watched
Show
it.
channel. This is almost 800K subscribers.
I love how she hasn't even mentioned the chili she put in this.
Bean sprouts are pretty good.
They're pretty good, but they only last like a day or two.
Yeah.
These beautiful, literally it says on the package
Nice noodles.
that they're designed for this.
Oh.
Ooh.
Rice noodles.
We got some legitimacy here.
I mean, I thought it was rice noodles, but
It is. It's rice noodles that are just specifically faux noodles or whatever.
6 minutes.
That was the wrong way to cook rice noodles.
Alright.
yes, it was.
First of all, if I did that in my apartment, I'm pretty sure the fire alarm would have just like would have went off instantly. Second of all, how is this wrong?
Okay, there's a difference between rice noodles and regular like Italian noodles.
Yeah, like the Italian stuff is like Italian stuff. Is it just like a difference in like the actual noodle itself or how you prepare it? Like how you cook it.
Both, because one is wheat based, so it's like flour and grain and whatever.
Is that the Italian
and
one?
you boil the water. Yeah, you boil the water and then you cook the pasta in the boiling water. Whereas for rice noodles, most of the time it's you boil the water, you take it off the heat, and then you cook the rice noodles in it pretty much immediately. So you'll cover it and maybe stir it. Typically,
So this was done wrong.
this is not right.
Yeah.
So okay, but would it
Pretty
be
much.
passable for a cheat version though, or is that just like the way you were supposed to do it no matter what?
It's pretty much the way you're supposed to do it no matter what, and it's actually probably the easier way to boil the water, take it off the heat, throw the noodles in,
She did it the
set a
hard
timer,
way. So what you're
stir it a
saying?
couple times, and then dump it in the sink.
So what you're saying is she did the hard version for the easy preparation way.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty
you
much.
move the pot on a burner, and it's
Got it. It's just checking off my notes here.
Definitely not how you cook rice noodles. But rice noodles are good.
Dish raw.
they are good. They are very good. That's not cut thin enough for what you're trying to do, Kyle.
Yeah.
I took out our aromatics.
So what's floating in there? What's floating in there? There's something floating.
I feel like that tea bag broke open or something.
There's something floating. I saw it. Hold up. Yeah, you can see right there. There's something floating in there. That ain't glare.
Yeah, she missed something. She
That's
missed
ginger.
something.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
maybe
how-
it's-
Yeah, you're right. It looks like ginger. It looks like she missed ginger.
Look what I'm doing.
Look what I'm doing. Please give me attention. Please.
Why it's on video?
I have no idea.
Oh my god. What are you gonna do? Just listen to this and be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing blind? Like what? You get an audiobook for that.
About a minute in, take the protein and pile it on top of your noodle.
Just a
I
minute.
don't
Say
feel
take
like
the
they-
beef.
In just a minute.
I don't feel like the steak would be cooked in a minute.
Like in a minute to cook that? Like
You-
that steak
you'd
wouldn't
have-
it wouldn't even be fucking blue, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
Like I've had blue steak before. It did not take a minute. It was still over a minute, even though it was blue.
You could certainly cook the steak in the water and everything, but I feel like it'd be better just to cook it on like a skillet or
Cause she
pan or
just
something.
dumped that in. Like that wasn't going while she made the noodles. That was
There's
just
there's
now.
no way a minute. Ah, that can't be safe to consume.
You know you cook chicken, like if it's the oven or something, you cook chicken, like breaded chicken or something, you get in like a pack. If you don't let it, it's like either frozen, it's pink, it's like pink and slimy-ish if you open it, or it's white when it's cooked, right? It looks like that middle ground.
Yeah.
It looks like the middle ground to me. Like it doesn't look slimy. It doesn't look slimy, but it looks like the color.
I've cooked a
oh,
bunch of
that's not
steak and
good.
I've seen cooked steak that doesn't look it. That's not
Well, you
cooked.
can get away with like
Yeah.
searing it, because
Yeah.
she cut it from a slab, so you could get away with that. It's not like it's ground and it has to be fully cooked through. But you should, like, you really should.
So it might be like safe to consume, but I don't think it's done.
If you really want to do this method and like not cook it, I don't know if not everywhere can get them, because I have an Asian food store pretty near my house. You can just get like frozen, super thinly cut beef that's rolled, and that's like perfect for what she's trying to do, which is, it's thin enough that you put it in the bowl and you put piping hot soup over top of it to cook it, and then mix it around to make sure it's fully cooked in a deeper bowl than she's using. And that's safe.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do a cheat method, you might as well get like just ingredients that work for that method.
Yeah, this is a way for people to get sick pretty damn easy.
But no, like if you're gonna do a cheat method, at least get ingredients for a cheat method, not actual ingredients for like a genuine recipe. Like that's like saying I'm going to make genuine ramen and then getting like the 90-cent pack and using that. Like no, if you want to make actual ramen, get actual good ramen. Don't just get the instant pack and dump her in. Do the noodles look done though? Like are the noodles done?
They are
Mhm.
probably done. They're probably overdone, but they're done, is my guess.
Yeah. If the stock doesn't taste good, I mean, I love like broth and stuff. I don't know if that's weird, but I do like the taste of broth.
I haven't had just
No, that's
broth.
like
I
half
haven't
the soup.
I haven't had like just broth since I was like a child and I was sick and I was told that like it helps you. Like I haven't had genuine just broth. I always just have like soup.
The meat, the noodle.
It's more than how much she said
You
she was
need-
gonna put in there.
Wait, that's it?
Where's the taste?
Where's the tasting?
She needs a better ladle. For being a cooking show, she needs a better ladle.
Also, yeah, like look how many feckin' scoops this took. Let's count how many scoops she took.
One,
Yeah, she said like 4 to 5, but I feel like there's
One,
one,
2,
2,
3.
I mean,
3,
go.
4,
All over everybody.
5,
herbs, the chilies,
6,
the bean sprouts,
7,
the meat, the
8.
8.
everything.
She was going for 9. She was going for 9.
It's going for 9.
She was going for.
Her ladle sucks.
Just get an actual
that's-
ladle.
None of that.
Get an actual
like-
ladle.
I have a bigger ladle upstairs, like in my kitchen. I have a bigger ladle, and that's the one we've been using for years. That was too small for my, and I can fill a bowl quicker than that. And like, we have different size bowls, but like they're like yay, and it takes maybe like 5 or 6, not like 10. Jesus Christ. She probably wants close to like 20.
Here's the final product. Now, before there was any stock, I actually didn't think it looked that appetizing. With the stock, it looks less appealing to me now. I'm going to be real.
Yeah, it looked better without stock.
It looked like just like a dish, right? And now it just kind of looks like a glop of mess.
See, it's not the worst food I've ever seen cooked, but it's certainly not the best.
And I feel like
It's not
wouldn't the
great.
leaves get soggy with the stock?
They do, but you don't know it. It's a flavor thing.
But like, why would you want that many in it? Like, I feel like couldn't you just top it off with the leaves?
Yeah, that's typically how it goes. Like, when I get it at restaurants, it's typically the bean sprouts are in it, whatever meat, whether you get chicken or beef, stock, noodles, cut up onions, green and white. Bean sprouts are sometimes they're in it, sometimes they're optional to add. And then they usually give you like a side of like Vietnamese basil to top it with.
Yeah.
And cilantro is put in the stocks. You obviously don't need to have it as a garnish if you don't want it.
Yeah.
And a lime on the side. So
Maybe I haven't had pho. I don't know. I've had something like it.
I've had a lot of
I've
pho.
never had pho. I've never had pho. I know for a fact Jay's had it because I've tried to call her several times when she was over there, and there was like a restaurant that had it, and she would constantly just respond like getting pho.
It
And I'm
wasn't
like, all right,
constant. Most of the time it was making ramen, alright?
well,
Be
either
real.
or. Without any tasting of this dish, because that's how I guess what cooking shows do. What would you two rank this?
This is 0. I'll give it a 0.5.
0.5, very
It might be a
generous.
it might
Very
be a little
generous.
horrible, but I couldn't finish that.
It looks like you just took stuff and threw it in a fucking bowl. Like, it just looks like you took shit and threw it in a bowl and called it a day. That's what it looks like to me.
It doesn't look like that. It's cooked enough. Like, it doesn't look like the meat is cooked enough. I don't know why you'd put it in such a bowl. You'd serve, like, bun in that bowl, which is like a cold noodle dish.
That was How to Make Pho with Rachel Ray, everyone.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
What would you call the video then?
It's not pho, whatever that is.
Not Pho,
More like
whatever.
how to mock pho.
Here's Not Pho. I don't know what it is by Rachel Ray. There we go. New title. Boom on the
Oh,
screen.
it's mockery of pho, which is sad,
How to Make
'cause
Mock Pho. There we go. There's the video title. All right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Well, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you viewers enjoyed the video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to go check out Sentinel, you can. Link down below in the description. You want to go check out his channel. Jay has nothing, so you can't really go check out her. But she does a lot of stuff with me, so you'll see her again.
But you will hear more from me.
Yeah, she does a lot of stuff with me, so you'll see her again. But yeah, that's pretty
She'll
much
torture
gonna...
me with more.
Yeah, we might do like one more or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. We're gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. They're both free to do, and you can change your mind at any point in the future should you not like my future content. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.